5 things that I stopped doing to help me feel successful as a six-figure individual. So let's go ahead and jump right into it for today's Mindset Wednesday episode. And I really just want to share with y'all that not everything you hear or read on social media is true. Sometimes it's not beneficial. And to be honest with you, probably the last 2 on here is pretty controversial. So if you tune in until the last 2 points that I make, you'll probably disagree with me. But hey, this is what worked for me, and this is what has made me feel successful as a six-figure individual. So the first thing that I stopped doing was eating out. I love me some Taco Bell. But I had to stop eating out like all that fast food. So yeah, I'll still go to like a Chipotle or Cava, Bole, Fresh Kitchen, places like that, Pollo Tropical. I'll still eat there whenever I need quick food. But one of the things I stopped doing was stopped eating fast food. So I cut out McDonald's, Taco Bell, Wendy's, even Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I know, Chick-fil-A too. So I cut out a lot of fast food and my body has felt amazing. I don't know what's in it. I don't know if it's like GMO or whatever. I don't even know. I don't know if it's the oil they're cooking with. I have no idea what it is. But all I know is that I naturally feel like 50 times better since I started cutting out fast food from my diet. So no more fast food. If you're struggling with your health and you feel like there's something that you can do to kind of improve it, one of the things I would recommend is maybe cutting out fast food and trying healthier options. Like I've noticed a big difference with my health. So the second thing, I would say the second thing that I stopped doing was I stopped avoiding hard things. So some of you may not know this, but I am a licensed pharmacist and I usually work in a specific setting. But lately I've been picking up shifts in the ED and the ICU, and those places give me the most anxiety. I'm not going to lie. I don't feel the most comfortable in those environments, but I do believe there is something to challenging yourself. And putting myself in those environments every once in a while is a good challenge for me to face. And that's something that I was so scared to go to work one of those days. Like I think I only slept like 3 or 4 hours. I was so scared to go to work. And it turned out fine. Everything was good. It was a great day. But sometimes, in your head, you're like so anxious about something and the task is so daunting that you fear it, you avoid it. But if you actually do it, you take action, you do that hard thing, there's going to be a lot of growth that comes from it. And so it was a great learning experience for me just to remind myself like, hey, let's keep doing hard things. Let's not let ourselves just only be comfortable. You should have comfort in life, but I do believe you also need to have challenges that continues to push you and continues to help you develop. And so another thing that I stopped avoiding was lifting heavy weights at the gym. Probably for like the past 4 months, I haven't really been hitting like the barbells. I haven't been doing like the bench presses, the deadlifts and all that stuff. And part of it's because I feel like I don't have the best form. So I feel like some gym guru is probably looking at me and like, this idiot is doing a Romanian deadlift incorrectly and all that. And to be honest, like ain't nobody watching me. Like nobody's paying attention to me because I think about myself when I'm at the gym and I'm like, I'm not paying attention to nobody. So in reality, nobody's really watching me. I just feel that way. And because I feel that way, I've avoided doing some of the heavier lifts, like the deadlifts, the best bench presses, the squats. And if you know anything about the gym, those are the workouts that you got to do to really help build muscle. You got to do it. If I want to lean out, if I want to lose weight, I have to do it. And so I've been hitting more of those heavy lifts, those compound lifts, they say, like deadlift, squats, incline bench press, flat bench press. I've been doing it. I've been doing it with the barbells, not the dumbbells. And I've been putting on the weight, asking somebody to spot me. So it's like I've been pushing myself. And lately, a lot of people that haven't seen me in a couple months are like, hey, you look leaner. And you look like you bulked up a little bit. I'm like, hey, go me. I'm looking good. So that's something that excited me, especially this past weekend. I bumped into some people I haven't seen in like 2-3 months. And they're like, you look like you lost a lot of weight. And I haven't really been doing any cardio. I've just been lifting heavy and I stopped eating fast food. What do you know? There is something to actually having a good diet and pushing yourself in the gym. But not only pushing yourself in the gym, but also pushing yourself in life or at work. So definitely do not avoid the hard things. That's making me feel a lot more successful right now in my life. Number 3, I stopped switching up the course. What I mean by that is Sometimes I have a plan. Like, for example, I had a plan with my trainer. So I do pay for a trainer. We meet every single week. And I have a plan. I felt like, oh, I wasn't losing as much weight. I wasn't building as much muscle and this, that, and a third. Part of it was my fault. But maybe I felt like it wasn't the best, right? It wasn't maybe like the best fit or anything like that. But I told myself, you know what? You signed up for this thing. You already paid for all these training sessions. Let's stay the course. Let's go through it. Let's be committed to the process. And then maybe I was just trying to rush it. Like the first couple of months, I didn't really see the results. But now it's like, oh yeah, I see it and I feel it. Like I feel strong. People are telling me I look good. So it's like summer body is loaded, baby. Summer body's no longer loading, it's loaded. And it comes from staying the course. So sometimes in life, you might hit a crossroad. You might hit a bump in the road and you are thinking, hey, I need to switch courses. I need to go left instead of staying right on this path. But it's like, no, you told yourself at the beginning of the year, you're going to do this. You're going to stay committed to the process and you have to see it through. And talking about this has me reflecting right now on a reel that I seen of Kobe Bryant. And Kobe, rest in peace to Kobe, he was talking about how I think it was after they lost the NBA championship to the Boston Celtics in 2008 that he and his trainer came up with a plan, and he told himself he was going to be committed to the plan, but he didn't feel any difference after like the first couple of weeks. And he was like, I don't know if it's working. I don't know if this is it. And he was like, no. No more self-doubt. No more negative talk. You said this is what you're going to do. You're going to stick with it. And he stuck with it. And he didn't see the results immediately. But at the end of the year, he won the NBA championship. And he attributed it to the workout sessions that he had with his trainer because they switched it up. They did stuff that he didn't normally do. And that helped him be in the best shape and be in the best condition to go ahead and win another NBA championship. And so the reason why I'm touching upon this is because sometimes you may not see the end result. You may not be able to see the end of the line, but if you stay the course, it will work out for you. It might take 5 months instead of 3. Don't rush it. Don't rush the process. Allow it to be natural and keep at it. If you had a goal for the whole year, do it for the whole year. Don't switch it up. So that's one of the things I had to stop doing, stop switching up my plans and just stay the course. And I've been doing that this year, and I'm so proud of that. Number 4, like I said, the last 2 will probably be controversial. Number 4, I actually stopped planning things out. I am an avid planner. I'm talking, before I go to bed, I will plan out how my next day will be. And it never goes according to plan. So I told myself, I'm just going to stop. I'm going to stop planning out my day. Instead of having like everything planned out, what I'm going to do is just say, hey, I want to accomplish these things. I'm just going to do it. I know what I need to do. I don't have to sit here and plan every single second of my day out. I know what's required of me. I know what I need to do to grow this business. I know what I need to do to improve as a pharmacist. I know what I need to do to improve my health and nutrition. I know what I need to do to be a better friend. I know what I need to do to be a better family member, a better son, a better cousin, a better nephew. I know what I need to do to be better with finances. So just do it. I don't need to overcomplicate it by planning out every little minute detail. Just take action. So less thinking, less planning, and taking action. And that has helped me so much this year. Because sometimes I'll sit and think about like a topic for an episode, or I'll sit and think about content for social media. And then I'm like, wow, I spent more time thinking about doing something or planning something that I didn't actually even do it. So to step 1, to actually be somebody or to be something, is to actually do something. If you want to be fit, step 1 is to actually work out. It's not to plan it, it's to do it. And so that's something that I had to start implementing, is to stop planning everything out and start taking action. And then maybe after I've been consistent with the action, maybe then I can start planning things out. But that's honestly something that's been working for me. So if you're struggling to take action, or if you're an avid planner like I am, stop planning things. Just do it. Just take some action. And last but not least, number 5. This is probably the most controversial, but I actually stopped waking up early. I know you're supposed to wake up at 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. and do all these things, and I used to do that. But I would just feel so groggy, or I'd have to take so many energy drinks, so much pre-workout, so much caffeine to stay up and try to do everything that I just didn't feel healthy. And I didn't allow my body the necessary time to rest and reset. Rest, reset, refresh to be able to be effective the next day. So one of the things I actually started doing this year was I stopped setting my alarm. I just wake up whenever I wake up. And one of the reasons why I'm able to do that is because I work more in the evenings. And recently I just switched to overnights. So I work pretty late in the day. My shift starts at 9:30 p.m. But I'll wake up whenever my body wakes me up. If it's 8 hours of sleep I got 8 hours. The other day I had 11 hours and I was shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I was this tired. Other day, I think the day before I had maybe 7 hours of sleep. That's all my body needed. I'm not going to determine what my body needs. It's innate. I don't know what it needs. But what I do know is that if I'm well rested and I am refreshed, I have the best possible attitude and mindset whenever I approach my objectives. I know that whenever I do not set up my alarm, whenever I allow myself to rest, to be refreshed, I am so focused the next day. It is incredible. Whether it's for work, whether it's for my business, whether it's spending time with family and friends. I'm not focused on anything else. I am so present in the moment that it's incredible. So I recommend you do that. Those are 5 things, all right? 5 things that I stopped doing. So I stopped eating out at fast food restaurants. I stopped avoiding the hard things, all right? Do that hard challenge. Lift that heavy weight in the gym. Learn the form how to squat and start squatting. Learn how to do a deadlift. Start doing the hard things and stop avoiding them, okay? Number 3, stop switching up the plan. Stay the course. Be consistent. Thing number 4, I stopped avoiding. Stop avoiding action. Stop planning things out so much that you don't actually take action. If you want to be successful in life, you have to take action. It's not just planning. You don't plan your way to wealth. You actually actively invest your way to wealth. You take action. You don't plan your way to become a doctor. You have to actually take action and apply it to different medical schools. You have to take action and actually study and pass the boards, pass your exams in school. You have to take action. And number 5, stop doing things that are detrimental to your body. If you need to sleep, then sleep. Get your rest. Be refreshed for the next day so that way you can be focused and alert and able to accomplish all the incredible goals that you would like to accomplish in your life. So thank you guys so much for listening. This is it for today's episode of Mindset Wednesdays. And if you haven't yet, please, I would encourage you to sign up today for the Mentorship Club. We have a limited time offer. I'm talking the first 25 people. The first 25 people to sign up get in free. The first 25 people get in free. And you do not need to be a pharmacist. Some of the people that have signed up are not even in pharmacy. So the people that I am targeting are people that are interested in growing their finances, people that are interested in figuring out what career path is right for them, people that are interested in bettering themselves overall. So if that sounds like you, then you know what you need to do. Go to tinyurl.com/capsulerxservices and sign up today. And if you need help, go ahead and message me and I'll send you the link directly. Thank you guys so much for listening. It's been an honor to have you tune in. Later.